and getting you the next breaking news update from Jharkhand. Let's go across to that. Hemant Soren has reportedly responded to the Enforcement Directorate, getting in some more details of what he has said to the Enforcement Directorate in his response. Hemant Soren, the Jharkhand Chief Minister, refusing to join the investigation. He's refused to join the investigation. He's called the investigation biased. Soren, the Jharkhand Chief Minister, saying that a media trial was going on. He's silent on whether he will join the probe in the first place. 7 summons were given to him, and Hemant Soren, the Jharkhand Chief Minister, says ED has no proof. This is the latest breaking news that's coming in. Hemant Soren has responded to the ED notice, refusing to join the investigation. He's calling the investigation biased, repeating some of his old lines while calling the investigation biased, and that it's a media trial. Shravan is joining me with more details. Shravan, there were some reports of his wife perhaps taking over. How is this going to play out? Because politically he's digging in his heels. Shravan.
Well, in fact, Niranjan, we've just got latest update from our sources within the Enforcement Directorate. Roughly around 3 o'clock this afternoon is when the Chief Minister's office, a representative from the Chief Minister's office, did actually reach the Ranchi office of the Enforcement Directorate. This was a response coming in from the Chief Minister after a notice was issued by the Enforcement Directorate. I just would like to underscore the point that this wasn't a summon that was sent out by the Enforcement Directorate, but rather a notice which was issued to the Chief Minister, asking him to provide details as to when will he appear before the Enforcement Directorate. That's only because, remember, in the past 7 summons have already been sent out and the Chief Minister did not really join the probe. Now what we are picking up is that in the letter that he has written to the Enforcement Directorate, he says that there is no basis on which the Enforcement Directorate is sending out the summons. He says that he's not going to join the probe. He largely believes that this entire investigation that is being carried out is nothing but a media trial with information that comes to the media first before it even reaches the Chief Minister. Now, the Enforcement Directorate essentially maintains that most of the information that the media is reporting on is on the basis of what has been reported from the court. Because remember, searches have been carried out, people have been arrested in this particular case, in which they have in the remand copy made a mention of the fact that there is a link with the Chief Minister's office, those who have been arrested and the searches that have been carried out, because from the residence of one person who is considered to be a close aide of the Chief Minister, some documents pertaining to the Chief Minister's office was also recovered. That's the reason why the Chief Minister has now been asked to appear. Now, there are political ramifications to it. Now, according to the BJP, there is already a plan B that is being prepared by the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha. And the Chief Minister could perhaps step down if a punitive action is taken by the Enforcement Directorate. Replacing the Chief Minister would be his wife. Now, that's speculations that have been doing the rounds right now. As far as what's the next legal option available, the Enforcement Directorate, in all likelihood, Niranjan, could actually move an application before the court, and this could mean more trouble for the Chief Minister, because if the court grants a non-bailable warrant, then remember, punitive action would be taken against the Chief Minister.
Thank you for joining us with those inputs, Shravan. Keeping a close track on the developments in Jharkhand, the story is developing with the possibility of Hemant Soren stepping down not being ruled out. He, for one, claims there is no proof against him.